Now getting into oh wait, okay, I think that's it for these characters now. Okay, that's it for these characters then. Oh, okay, well that was one thing I was saying. Actually, I feel like Diana could have been a Dendro support. Honestly, I think that Diana could have been a Dendro support character. I think Diana would have been good if she would have been like that Dendro. She would have been Dendro instead of Cryo. But like I think she's really good at Cryo. She's really good as Cryo. I just feel like with the build that I was talking about, if she was Dendro, then like it'd be like you'd have to give her so much story plot. Because I feel like that entire build is just like pulling something out the mud. Like she would have genuinely been like that if she like had that type of build, but she just doesn't. So it's just like it's like things you would want to see, but just like I don't know. I'll just cry about it later on. Oh, and then I guess Arlecchino too. I've already talked about. I said Arlecchino maybe. I think Arlecchino should be a Geo unit. I think Arlecchino should be a Geo unit, either Geo or Animo. I think the only other option
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
is just like I want to say Electro. I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I feel like almost anything. No, I think Hydra would actually be a good unit. And yeah, there we go. I think Hydra would be a good one for her. Cause like I don't know, it's weird, but she's cool, but she's good, but she's not that good, which is weird because like she should be more flexible, but she isn't. Um, let's see. Yeah. Uh, honestly, I think she just leave Albedo to be Electra. I realistically feel like she could have been like Electro Queen. No funny shit. Um, but I mean, Electro Queen right now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, goes to Raiden Shogun. But like, Raiden Shogun isn't like Electro Queen because she's like Electro Queen. She's just like she literally is just like an Electro fucking god tier cannon. So like she's just Electro Queen because bitches like Beta are too goddamn trash to step up and take that title from her. Cause she's already above it, so she doesn't fucking need that shit. Like bitch is a god. So it's just like and like we fuck with her puppet, so it's just like what are y'all really talking about here? Um yeah, so I think Beto should have fucked around and became Electro Queen. And Fischl with a better build should have been Electro Princess, but these bitches are actually trash as shit, so I hope you die and rot in hell. Let's see. Now let's see. Even further down, we have. I've already trashed. I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, I've already trashed. I've already trashed Fischl. So
Let's
this
jam!
bitch is garbage. Everybody knows it. Everybody smelt it. Everybody did it. Motherfuckers dealt it. She was garbage as shit. Um, yeah, I think I was supposed to, but I just didn't ever do it. So yeah. I already talked shit about Goro. She's actually bad as shit. I'm so sorry. She really is actually bad as shit. It's like it's low-key a crying shame. Um, yeah, Toma's actually pretty good. Weirdly and oddly enough, it kind of makes me mad. Yeah, I'm about to just
I
shit
want
on
to help.
Sucrose. Uh, let's see. Uh, shit on
We
Barbara
can do
too,
this!
and then I'd so off their voice lines if I could. Oh yeah, and I genuinely am gonna shit on what's her name? Um, I already shot on Ning Wong. I should shit on Amber, but I really shouldn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Freaking felt my body start chilling as soon as I said I should shit on Amber. But I knew I didn't want to. I was just being a dickhead and an asshole because I know the community technically makes fun of her, but she becomes one of my favorite ones. Oh my gosh. Oh, if this
Jimmy,
what's
Forest
next
Ranger
thing, yeah,
calling!
this bitch comes next. Cause oh my gosh, this is so, ew. This team is set up to actually succeed and fail so hard. I've never seen a team this good and bad before. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. I want to start with their ringleader. Actually, be Sucrose. Because by technicality, right? So Sucrose is the number one here, right? Dennis is Cully, and then it's Xingyan, which is weird because Xingyan is the main DPS, and she's gonna be on field majority of the time. But actually, their number one is Barbara, but she just stays in the back 24/7, right? So just like going down the list, like knocking your shit off, right? Sucrose is actually just like the waste character because Sucrose is like the character that you kind of throw out there And if something happens, it does. But if it doesn't, you're not surprised because you look at the end of the day and it's just like, damn, you're still sucrose. You know what I mean? Like her whole character, you should have just been shitting on her in general. Like she should be shadowing. And I think it's good that she runs a catalyst and everything. It's weird. What the heck? Are those ears? What the fuck? She's a furry too? I've never known that. I did not know. Whoa, she's a furry. I did not know that shit. I am not gonna lie to you. Wow, this is weird. This is actually a waste of a character to me too. Because she's so good too. She's so good and so bad. She's so good and so bad. So good and so bad. Because like, how are you this good and this useful and like, but like, it's more so like at C6, but she's still like, yeah, like to me, I think that like she's as trash as she is because constellations are kind of required. But it's actually required that you have C6, and she still doesn't break the barriers of being usable on even a free to play team. Honestly, if you have to run Sucrose on a free to play team, your free to play team is pretty trash. I'm not gonna lie. Um, just because like you just shouldn't want to run Sucrose in general. Like you just shouldn't. Like don't get me wrong. Everybody justifies her and just be like, oh well, you know, she could do this, she could do that. I don't want to hear it. You shouldn't have to run Sucrose in general. That's number one. Number two, I think she should be a pyro unit. I think Sucrose should genuinely be a pyro unit. Yeah, no, she should be a pyro unit, and I think no less she should be like off-field support pyro unit. And I think that she should run a sword. And at max, maybe a polearm if you really want to drag her like through the story a little bit. But like a sword or a polearm for Sucrose. And I think she should be a pyro unit. And on top of that, I feel like she should be doing on-field and off-field support. I think Sucrose should be that fucking versatile. I think her skill should be useful off-field, and like her ult is only on-field, and she should be more so an on-field DPS that doesn't do that much damage, but also mainly because she just is like she her main thing is she should be focused on triggering elemental reactions. Because like my next thing is that like it's weird, but like I would say I would want her on a team where like she's a pyro unit. She also has like vaporize and burning, but you just can't have those. So like oddly enough, yeah, like it would just be like, oh, her only option is to run vaporize. Like honestly, I think her only option should be to run vaporize. Anything else to me is weird and stupid. Like if she runs a burning team, she's stupid. If she, it's even if she's gonna run a burning team, you might as well just leave her as an animal character. But like if she's gonna go and like you can't even freaking run that explosion shit because like she's no longer a catalyst user, so it's just like she doesn't even have the goddamn range. Or if she was like a bow and arrow, they don't be shooting like freaking elemental bow and arrow shots 24/7 unless you're Yao Miko or I'm sorry, Yomiya, which I cry and like buckle. Because I don't have her on my account, so yeah, tears. Yomiya and Yao Miko are just like two characters I genuinely want like freaking yesterday. Um, but like, I think she needs like, I think if she was to do that and then run like, let me turn this one off. I've been feeling to turn this one off since like last night. But if she was to do that and then run, maybe like a Dendro healer. She had a vape team and then like a Dendro healer. I think that'd be pretty cool. Just because I feel like Sucrose needs Dendro on her team. Just because like a Sucrose character. I just feel like Sucrose needs Dendro on her team. She looks really good with a Dendro unit on her team. That's just my opinion. I think other than that, like it would have just been like I don't know, maybe like an you know, I just left it like that. And then we have running at number 2 we have Coley. Yeah, she's actually garbage. I feel like because of her actual character, she should be running a Claymore. I think she should actually run a Claymore. Fuck the bow and arrow. She's literally built like a bow and arrow. There's no reason for her to run the bow and arrow. She should have ran the great sword. I feel like that's what she should have run. And on top of that, it would have pissed me off, but like whatever. Like you could honestly leave her Dendro. Honestly, you could no, I'm sorry, you could leave her Dendro. Like, you could. You realistically could. My whole point is that you genuinely could leave her Dendro. Like you could genuinely leave her Dendro. Like I don't think you guys are comprehending. Like you could genuinely leave Curly like just Dendro. But I guess other options would just be either like Pyro or Hydro to be honest. But either way, it still looks weird to me because like just make her Dendro. Yeah, just make her literally just make her Dendro. And at that point, to be honest, just make her like just like burst support. You make her like burst support. Cause like she runs the Claymore, so just like you don't have to realistically like on field her like that. No one really likes on fielding Claymore users, to be honest. Um, I mean Arataki Ito is cool, but like it's just some people just I don't know. Or like let me say this. I think if uh they made Claymore users a little bit better, if they didn't stereotype the hell out of the Claymore users, then I feel like it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool if you had like more game mechanics in the game where it's just like it kind of like made people not like hate their life for having a Dendro. I mean, for having a Claymore character, then Claymore characters would be a lot cooler, but they're just not. And that's just because of the game itself. But yeah, so I don't feel like she should be running. I think that like she could run Dendro, just be like Dendro burst support. But like if that's the case, then I don't know, just make her like Hydro burst support. Um, I think she's just Dendro for like storyline sake purposes and crap like that. But which is why I think it's pretty stupid, but it's just like whatever to me. Um, but like she honestly at that point like yeah, I feel like she could even look the damn same. I don't even give a shit. But she should be like Hydra. I mean, like hairstyle wise, I should say, because her hairstyle is like terrible. But like, I just think it fits with her because she's crappy and shitty regardless. She's just like, I think she's like small pond, big dreams, but like capacity to make it out there, you know. So it's just like, I think it's pretty cool. I'm not fighting that shit. Are you crazy? Teleport. Yes, I'm pussy on any and every level. Suck me. Wait, how did Jesus Christ? I guess make it back to Paradise. Paradise. Um. So let me try going this way now. But yeah. So like, I mean, honestly, that's it for me from Call of Duty. To be honest, like, I'm not gonna say that's it on some like weirdo shit, but like, yeah, cause it's just like so much. There's so much you can and can't do. Like, I honestly, I would have made her like Hydro on field DPS, but I just think that like she would actually have to be. I think she would have to be like Dea. You know what I mean? Like I'd make her like Hydro Dea to be honest, because like that's just like where I take it. Yeah, genuinely, I would just genuinely make her like Hydro Dea and then call it a day. But and then alt wise would have just been like I think it would have just been like a one shot, you know. Um, like just like a one tap move, you know, like a single strike move type of thing. Or like you could do like a heavy single strike because like we technically kind of have child, but you could do like heavy single strike and then like multi hits afterwards. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, and I think it should hit like that whale that child has. Like I think it should hit like pretty big, great AOE. And even if you like nerf the damage and stuff like that, because like she's still technically like 4 stars, like fine, cool, but like I just think that's genuinely like a roundabout good area where she falls and survives. Yeah, because like surviving that shit is also very important. But like you're built with everything that you need to survive. So, anyways, this isn't that. You're not built with shit to survive here. Um, and then we have coming in at number 3, which is weird because like Barbara, I would have put number. I had to put Barbara last because Barbara's still the best character on this team. But this bitch is actually the worst character on this team, but she gets the most amount of shine. She's going to get the most amount of shine. But yeah, I don't know. Shit, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to lie. I'm literally, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Oh my god, bro. She's literally already pre-built like her kit is, and that's absolute trash. So I think the best thing that she could have actually probably done with her life was like Loki have like a Yao Mia build. Um, honestly, or just make her I make her maybe like a hydro bow and arrow, hydro on field bow and arrow, or maybe like hydro off field bow and arrow, kind of like Shingshou's swords, but maybe just like maybe like make it so that it's versatile, so that like her like it's just they come out and they're already out there, and then like it's not as many, like it doesn't have like the long duration that Xingqiu has. No, and his not it shouldn't even it doesn't even need to be an alt. It could that has to be the skill. So it's just like it's there, and like it can either attack or it could take a hit for you. Or like there could be just like a few that attack and a few that take the hit. Or like the more that you come out, like she could have like say like she only spawns like five of them at a time. You can actually stack it so that it's like six. And then like let the duration reset every time like you're spawning them. So like before you go into a fight, you could look you just stack up on a bunch of them and then go in and kind of like clip shit. Like it would be cool. It would just be cool. Um, but yeah, nonetheless though, like oh, and Xing Shou's swords also do that thing too. Dang, they do that thing with the but that's just his skill though. His skill does that. But like it's literally like putting Xing Shou's entire kit in just her skill, which is actually kind of funny that I didn't realize it. Almost because she doesn't heal. But like yeah, it would just been like to kind of like tank hits and just shit like that. But like I just feel like that's pretty much like what her character needs for her to actually kind of be good. And just to give her more relevance in the story. Like if you was to do a lot of side shit, I just feel like it like the characters like the way that I'm saying and then like designing them, it would make it so much easier for you to actually kind of go off and make a story or do shit revolving this character where it's just like it doesn't really look that bad or unappealing because like the entire character design for everything is has to be good and it's just like it's just kind of trash because she has that like trashy white girl stuck in a black girl's body kind of build. Oh, and she is black too. I was about to say, oh wait, I felt like I said it earlier. I was like, I don't feel like they have any black characters in Genshin Impact, but no, we have this trash ass bitch, and yeah, she's just like, it is like she's like freaking Asian, or she's like that like I don't know. It's just like she's like that black girl stuck in the white girl's body. It's just weird. Um, the only way that I would say I really liked her kit is if she was just like, um, yeah, actually I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, because like it literally just turns right back around to me saying damn near the same thing, but like the opposite direction. So it's just more it's like I don't like your kit, and I'm just saying I don't like your kit, and I just need to stand on me saying I don't like your kit, because like I feel like the fact that like her kit is the way it is, and insurance pyro makes everything worse, because like it's like she's too. First off, one, she runs physical DPS. That's the first red flag. First red flag is she's a physical DPS main. Second red flag is that she's a pyro unit herself. She shouldn't be a pyro unit. I think she looks like she deserves to be a Hydra unit. Then on top of that, why the hell is it a shield? Like at this point, burn yourself, kill yourself, go to hell. I'm sorry, go to hell, go to hell. You don't deserve to live. And the shield doesn't even outlast the cooldown. Oh my god, I love it here. Um, but yeah, I just feel like yeah, she should have been like maybe like her ult is what should have turned her shit into like maybe like the hydro things. But honestly, she should just be like she should just be good support. And then I think like her ult should just be like I don't know. I don't want to say it heals because it blows me because it brings me way too close to Xingqiu. But like I don't know. It just should buff shit. Maybe like give elemental mastery or some shit like that. But not just like yeah, it could just be like a casual buff and then like maybe like it like she gets maybe like I don't want to say this is too broken, but not too broken, but like broken enough. So if you lower the max amount of like the bow and arrow shots that like will sit on like another character that I was saying that she could stack from her skill, if she would do so, then maybe make the max instead of 20, make it like 7, or maybe make it like yeah, maybe make it like 7. Nah, I'm capping. Maybe make it like 12. No, make it like 7. Make it like 7. Make it like 7. Because my whole point was that like the skill itself should be like low key spammable, but because like you should low key spam it because you should always bring her out just to put her back away. Because like you gotta look at the character and where you should realistically want to play the character too. Like it's a really cool concept, really cool concept. But she's like a really good, genuine like person that you want like popping in and out of your life often, but just in those quick moments. Because it could be even quicker where she just comes up and you just dip out on her, and it's just like everybody low key not treats her like shit, but like acknowledges her. So it's just like weird. So like they still do what they want, and it's just like okay, obviously they have other things to do, which I think is cool because like she's a character that could take and tank hits like that. But like it's when she like goes off to be a bit of a bitch, where it's just like she's like now you see that like she plays drums and runs physical DPS. Like, come on now. Like, why? Why? What is this? What is this combo here? Like, what is this? What am I staring at? At least I feel like if they're gonna keep her kit the same, make her Electro. Make her Electro. But at that point, she's too close to Beto. So it's just like you already know that that build is trash. So why did you even let Beto into the game? It doesn't make sense. It makes no sense. So it's just like realistically waste of a character, man. But yeah, I was saying like with her ult, like it could do like it could make like this shield or not the shield like this like dome thing like Nahida's ult, and then it could like it could give elemental mastery, or even like increase crit rate. Crit rate is crazy. Like maybe like a 10-15% crit rate boost. Like that's crazy. Crazy. Crazy, right? I bet you did just come up with something crazy, but crazy. Like it's something she could run, something she could run. Especially as a Hydro unit too, way too valuable and indispensable. But nonetheless, though, then it was just like her things, like they can each one can give like each one will just do double of what it does. It'll just do double. So like if it tanks a hit, it can tank 2 hits, or not 2 hits, but like I guess double the amount of health that it would take, or a double the amount of damage that it would tank. Then you have like each one just kind of like spits out like 2 instead of like, or I was gonna say 1 and then another, but I could just see it spitting out 2 instead and it being kind of cool. But my whole thing would have been like, I don't know, if you really wanted it to like look cool, then like reduce the amount of damage that it does, make it do slightly more damage, then yeah, make it do actually no, I was gonna say make it do slightly less damage than if it was just 2 of them, and then just make 3 of them appear. So yeah, and not 3 of them appear, but like when it spouts out, it's like one big ball and it spouts out to like 3 small balls, and it does more damage than the original one, but less damage than whether if what then less damage had it been just too big of the original balls that are like orbs that would be thrown, or like the hydro arrow shots or whatever. Then we have Barbara. Barbara's worst thing is just the fact that she actually brings people back from the dead. That's her very worst thing. Very worst thing. It's the worst thing ever in the game. Worst thing ever. Worst thing ever. Because like it actually, it's one because like it's there and the character is not trash, but like literally it's just a dedicated healer. So like it's just the fact that like it's just the fact that like she's actually type trash. So like she's a healer. Like okay, everything in her kit should tell you that like she's actually good. But 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 like healing is mid. Ult is
I
mid.
wonder when I'll be as tall.
The only thing that actually saves her is the fact that she's a catalyst user and she can run the thrilling tales on her. And like that's just realistically it. And then her C6 brings somebody back, but it's stupid. So it's one, no one should be going down in general. And then
Everyone is
two,
working super hard.
if like if it came down to it where it was just like, oh, like it just defeats aspects of the game because like one, you have items to revive your characters anyways mid battle. But like if you're in an area where you can't use your items, then what's the point of having a character that can bring somebody back? That's like it's annoying because it's the main reason that you want and need items. Because they already make healing just something that's in the game regardless. Like you have characters that heal, fine, but to revive somebody at this point, it's just like you don't need to touch your inventory. So what are people cooking for? What are people doing this for? It's just it's baffling. And then my whole next point is just the fact that like it still gets weird when it's just like in the story, there's nothing that actually makes you dig into your bag to get something to eat. Nothing in the story makes you dig into your bag to get something to eat. Right? That's the first thing. First and foremost. Worst thing ever. And then the second thing is just that wherever you need it, promise you, bro, I promise you can't use items. So it's like what was the real issue here? Like what was that aspect introduced into the game for? You know, it's just like that stuff is just there as just like well, technically it's really good because in terms of like how you play the story in the game and stuff like that, all that stuff really does come into clutch. I'm not gonna lie, especially even with the quests and stuff like that that even involve food. I always think having food in the game is always like a really nice addition and quality of life aspect. Just to even sit down and cook it and stuff like that, it's really good quality of life aspects. Um, Nonetheless though, it's just like bad. Oh, and then character design. Oh my god. I can't look at this. Um, Yeah, I did think about her entire character design. I'm like, she needs something completely new, completely new. But she really doesn't at the same time too, because I feel like she should go through like her evolution stages. But like, I feel like if she just get to a point where like you love her up, and then like she completely changes or some shit like that, I don't know. But yeah, I think if she's gonna rock any of this stuff, like, nah, I think she just take all of it off. I think she just take all of it off. I think she should low key be like hydro goth mommy with like more goth showing than like hydro goth mommy being like some bitch like Yolan, which I actually don't fucking like. So yeah, because like people are gonna tweak. How can you not like Yolan? Oh, kill yourself. I didn't ask you. But I can also explain too, just to put that out there. I did not know he was a 4 star. I may go on my way to try to push for him. Uh, Same thing for him too. Cause like I don't mind pushing for 4 stars. This one I want. I want this one under any and every circumstance. I have no idea who she is or what she does, but I want her under any and every circumstance. This right here is cool. This right here is like to me. I feel like she should be the main character next to what's his name, Aether, and then like just make the sister just a perma villain. Cause like just honestly, I just feel like that's the way the story should go. Oh, and then like him too, but I think he should be like his number two. He should just always be there. Like he should just be cool. He should just always just be there. Always should just be there. Like look at him, look at him, look at him. Oh, I don't even know these characters. I didn't even see his animations before, but they're just wow, way cooler than I would have expected. Cause look at this. Like what? What am I staring at? Anyways, oh wait, I don't even know if I got that far. Did I? Let me see something. Did I skip over his character? What level is he? Oh, never mind, I didn't. Okay, cool. 'Cause I was about to say, like, what the heck? Because I was about to be like, is he like level 27? No, I never touched this level. Whoopsie. But yeah, so like character design wise, I think she should be like a really hot ass, like maybe just like make her a little bit taller, like a tad bit taller, and I mean just a tad bit taller. Cause don't get me wrong, cool as hell at this height, but like a tad bit taller, bro, a tad bit taller. Still shorter than Yolan, but like a tad bit taller, and a hydro goth mommy with the build I was talking about, she'd be elite, elite, man. Um, yeah, like Sucrose too. I just think she'd be like a little bit taller, maybe like a little bit thicker, and like um, yeah, I said she could be Pyro because like it's weird. Um, I think I think Electro's too strange for her, but like maybe Electro might be where she fits. Honestly, Pyro between like Pyro and Electro. But my whole thing was that like she should be running like vape teams, especially because I was just like, oh, maybe like give her like a sword. No, give her a pole arm. Give her a pole arm. So yeah. I mean, like the only thing I would have told you would have been like, it'd have been cool because like no, because now you're just thinking of beta. Now you're just thinking of beta. So that's just it doesn't really work there. You're dead ass genuinely just thinking of beta. Um, Yeah, it's just because of her build too. It's just like she's built to like you kind of like want to fit into any and every kind of thing. So it's just like ideally it's just like kind of what you would kind of want. Like because of like how she's gonna
Just need a
form in
moment to
that direction anyways. Um Barbara. I would have told you like Barbara just needs to just like let all her hair down. Barbara one needs to let her hair down. I wouldn't even tell her to put that shit in a ponytail at all. I'd have like put all just take all this shit out. I don't even know. I almost would have gotten mad and made her run out there bald. But no, like she needs to let all her hair down, and or maybe she should just be bald. I think Barbara should be bald. Like a bald ass nun. And I think she should be in nun clothes. Because whatever the hell she got on right now is not fucking working for anyone, especially me. I think she should usually be in like nun clothes, and like I think that she should be like an electro type. I think she should be like an electro healer. Um, because like I just feel like she should be an electro healer. Yeah, and then like I just think that like yeah, only because like I would say that like she should be like an electro healer where it's just like kind of like I would just say swap like her kit with like kind of like what Lisa has. I don't really remember what Lisa's skill is, but like just like her ult, kind of take it like that, where it's like stays and it attacks, but it heals. So yeah, I would just say like leave it like that. And then as far as like her
I
skill
wonder
goes
when I'll.
too, like I think her skills should just be like kind of like the way I guess the way Xingqiu's swords work, where it's just like they kind of defend and just like take a bunch of damage, and it's just like it's constantly healing you. But I would say like make it so there's like six music notes or like six yes like six strodums or whatever just like surrounding her, and then like they're kind of like just like rotating around her, and like uh she can take 3 shots where like they reduce the damage or just like heal you immediately, but like on the for the last 3 I think those should stay, but I also think that like you should get more healing for having
I
all
wonder when I'll
6
be at.
or even just anything from like just more than 3 but max at 6 of like the nodes that are out. So like I think it should just work like that, and I think that'd be pretty cool for Barbara. But now we're moving on because fuck Barbara. uh let's see, we have man. Um, yeah. Next on the hated list, we
Oh,
have
you're taking
Lisa.
me out?
No, fuck you, Lisa. Um, yeah. I don't know. I would have wanted to, but ugh, which made me mad.
Time
Yeah.
for
Get this
afternoon
bitch out of
tea.
here. Kill her. Immediately. Oh my gosh. Um, yeah. I was about to say it's weird because like it's just like whatever. Um, yeah, this is cool. Cool. Honestly, I just want to say she's trash just to say she's trash, to be honest. I don't even know what this bitch does. Um, yeah, I don't know. I realistically do. I just want to like bully her. I just want to bully and kick the shit out of her. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I won't do
Ready
it.
to rumble.
I won't do it though. Wait, who was here? Wait, are you telling me I'm honestly out of characters now? Of like trash ass characters to talk about? I think I am. Whoa, this is kind of weird. Cause I already got Lisa. Wow. Okay. Oh, we just. Yeah. Now, trash ass character. What direction should we go into? Yeah. So we're talking about Gaming first, and then we'll go Lisa, and then we'll go Lynette, because Gaming's the he's low key like the trash's best character, like especially by design, because it's so weird. Because like character design wise, like he looks really good. Like you would think that he was really good, especially because of like
Congratulations!
shit like this. Ugh, well, I don't know. I guess I would need to be in my ult, but um, wait,
Sorry, pal.
what the hell? Whatever. Or maybe it's just the fact that enemies aren't around.
Congratulations!
Yeah, I think it's just the fact that enemies aren't around, which is why like you can't really pop it, which is what to me is kind of stupid. Yeah, it's kind of stupid. Which is even weirder to me because it just makes more sense to me now. Healing pops is always underneath around. It just makes more sense to me. Um, but yeah, so Gamen's pretty trash. I think Gamen should be running a bow and arrow. If we're gonna be honest, I think Gamen should be running a bow and arrow, and I think Gamen doesn't even deserve. If he runs a great sword, weird, but I think he doesn't even deserve the what's his name? Normal attack. I think he should honestly just be there to kind of like spam skill. Like literally, I think he should just be like spamming skills. Cause like his ult could be cool, but like I don't know. I think his ult should be something that affects the entire team, and then like he comes in and spams skills. Like I think he should just be all field support, all field support. So I think like I think his ult should like buff like attack and crit damage. You know what I mean? Like it buffs attack, and then it buffs crit damage. I think like that's what his build should be doing. But instead, what I see and think his build does is just that like it kind of just sits there and it just soaks up attention because it's scamming. But like it's actually trash because like if he was to even take this direction and route, he should have been like Kanish, at least bare minimum. Like it would have been like okay to be like okay, like I could see him like look he kind of like Kanishing shit, but he doesn't. He's just kind of like a cuck and it's like kind of like fuck on me to be honest. Um, I'm so serious, just like fuck on me. I feel like he should genuinely be running. I think he genuinely should have ran a bow and arrow, been spamming skills, and like I think his skills should be doing wild more impactful damage. And then like he just comes in, boom, bam, and then like you swap out, and it's just like you kind of just keep doing it. So he comes in, he just bam, and he just makes it like a part of the rotation, but it just doesn't really happen that way. And then we have Lisa. Oh, I guess character design wise too. Like honestly, I think at max I would change it and make him Dendro. Oddly enough, I think it'd be cool if he was a Dendro unit because if he was a Dendro unit, then he could have came in spamming shit, or well, not spamming shit. He would have came in, he would have been hitting his skills, and it would have like it could just be like a thing where it's just like it actually spreads like a lot of Dendro cores out there. I think that would have been cool, but it's not like that. So yeah, that's the only other element I could actually see Ganon as. I think it'd probably be better just to leave him as Pyro though, just because like I just think it fits his kit more often. So like, it's just the fact that I feel like I said he could be Dendro that kind of like fucks everything that I was saying up. So like my apologies, but honestly I think Pyro is just a pretty good place for him, especially just like only because like I just kind of looked at it from an outer perspective, and I was just like being Pyro just fits his character way more often. And yeah, I know like you could accept me, but I won't fuck with you. Um, but yeah, like being Pyro just kind of like amplifies his character and it makes more sense. But like it's just weird that I have to kind of sit there and look back at it like this, like ugh, like coulda, shoulda, woulda, never could have been. And honestly, I just have to leave this shit like this because I'm actually fucking disgusted. The only thing I actually liked about him is that he rocked the hood, but like he actually always takes it off, so he doesn't really rock a hood to be honest. Because if you rock a hood, you don't take it off. But what the hell is this? Yeah, that's a completely new animation. Um, I didn't even get to Cause like the usual ones that I see are like red, but that one was like blue, and I thought it was pretty cool for a moment. But I went out of my way just to kill myself because I'm not fucking with that shit anyways. Um, but yeah, so we got Lisa now. Lisa's pretty trash. Cause she's like a fake mommy milf. You know what I mean? Like,
Come
let
a
me see.
little
Wait, what does this one
closer.
do? Wait,
You're in for a little shock.
wait, what?
Come a little closer.
Wait,
Hup, hup, heep.
wait, what?
Come a little closer.
She
You're
just
in
that's
for a
that
little
as
shock. Get, hup, here. Whoa. Come a little closer. Huh? Yep. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
what am I staring at? I don't know. Lisa's just
You're in
garbage.
for a little shock.
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, but she has so much potential. So much potential. Lisa just falls flat. I think she spends way too much time in the library. And then she's a witch for real? This is such a waste, bro. Honestly, I would cry. This is like seeing Sucrose in adult form. How is she worse in adult form than she was in like her adolescence? As a furry, like I'm actually gonna cry. I've actually never seen some shit be more wasteful in my life. I've never seen some shit be more wasteful and wasted in my goddamn life. Never have I ever seen some shit be so fucking wasteful, bro. And she's the right everything. Like, she has the right outfit. She has the right, what is it called? Element. And she's a catalyst user. And, like, with her character, even the hairstyles and everything, I feel like it's really fucking good. Honestly, damn near perfect. I can see why Dominic likes this shit. But
Why not
it's
keep
just
me
what
company
she
for-
actually kind of fucking does. Because, like, I think it's weird that, like, she's not as interactive. You know what I mean? I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like Elisa like this, I wish I would have seen in the main story more often. Yeah, I wish I would just would have seen Lisa in the main story more often. I think that's just it. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I think Loki makes me cry. I try not to cry, but yeah, Lisa's just like it's so good, but she falls so flat.
Come a little
And then even
closer.
this one, I think this is weird. I think what this should do though, low key, right? I think you should be able to like pop her skill, and then like you automatically switch out to someone else, and she stands there, and she's still, and then she literally pops the ult. I think that would make so not the ult, but the skill. Like, I feel like you shouldn't have to sit here and go through this to do that. You know, I feel like you shouldn't have to sit here and do that. I feel like it should be like she pops it, like, well, hold on, it's on skill cooldown. I'm trying to give like a live demonstration here. I feel like she should pop it, hold, and then you switch, and then it goes out. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it should be shit like that. That's what I feel like she should have had, but it's just kind of like whatever. Because then you'd be like, oh, but what about her ult? Fuck her ult. It's an ult. Most ults are supposed to do that shit regardless. Don't give a fuck. And she's not on field DPS anyways. So it's just like, why is her skill forcing her to be on field? What is this? What are we doing here? And then we have this bitch. Honestly, I feel like she'd kill herself.
Over here.
Yeah, weird. Right, but I feel like she should kill herself. I think she just holds Lynette back.
Zip on up.
Yeah, I think she genuinely just holds Lynette back. I mean, sorry, Lenny. I think she holds Lenny back. Yeah, because this is another character, right, that I feel like, oddly enough, weirdly enough, yeah, I feel like, oddly and weirdly enough, she actually, I think they screwed Lenny over. No, wait. No, I think she should be running a bow and arrow. Don't get me wrong. I definitely feel like she should be running a bow and arrow. But my whole thing is just like imagine her realistically with the sword though. Like shit would be cool, but she's still a magician, so fuck that. Bitch, go run a goddamn bow and arrow. So it's just like, because it's just like it'd be cool if she could. Like I think she looks cute with the sword, but like,
Over here.
that's just as close and as far as it gets for me. She just looks cute with the sword. That's it. But I think she honestly should have had a bow and arrow. Um, yeah, no, I think she should have had a bow and arrow, and um, I look, kind of hate her design, especially the fact that those are shorts. Like, it's dead ass this short, and they're shorts. You see, those are shorts. Nah, like she should kill herself. She should kill herself. She should kill herself. The only magical trick, or magical. The only magical, I like that word now, trick that's going on right now is that she's allowed to even be alive. I think her whole life is going to be a joke. I think you're going to just wake up one day and you're going to see her dancing in the middle of a bunch of just like people that are like flashing lights on her and she's going absolutely crazy and they're hyping her up. And then like on the back end, they go to the movie theaters and just laugh their fucking ass off. Like, go crazy. Go. Wait, what's her name? Lynette? Or, I don't know. I think I'm just thinking of Lenny. But I think her name is Lynette, though. I think it's Lenny and Lynette. Yeah, I'm not bugging. Um, so, let's see. Yeah, I don't know, because it's not like too much I would even want to say about her. Because she's already Animo, so it's just like, she already has a leg up in the game, but she's actually fucking garbage and dog shit trash. Like, she's not even, like, good animal off-field support. If she was animal off-field support with a sword, I'd be like, this is weird, but kind of cool, okay. Because I would say that I think she's hitting too hard for her character. Because, like, I honestly don't feel like, I feel like at a point, like, her character should be an NPC kind of character. Like, I don't feel like she should even be playable for real. I'm saying, like, it just gets to a point where it's just, like, character designs are, like, characters like this, I just feel like it's weird to even have them in the game. And have them in a game and then look a certain type of way where it's just like, what am I staring at? Like, what is this? Like, no, seriously, like, look. Like, let's take a close-up look. What am I staring at? What kind of character design is this? What am I staring? Who put this shit together? This is an eyesore. Ew! It's an eyesore. It's like a roach. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. That's scary. Mainly because, like, I was about to say, imagine a roach going fur. Fuck! Hate that shit, man. Hate that shit so fucking bad, bro. Shit's annoying. Shit actually scares the hell out of me, man. Actually scares me. Oh, man. That's it. That's enough of these trash ass characters, yo. That's just enough of the trash characters, bro. I might just favorite all the characters I do like, and then just trash all the other characters I don't. Because, man. Bro, what is this? How do you even go to that, man? How do you even go to that? I guess party setup. What? Did they take favorites out the game? Or did I just like... No, bro. Don't tell me they took favorites out the game. I don't think they did. Character selection, here we go. Yeah, there we go. This makes way more sense. I'm just like, what the hell? So take that one out. Put that one in. Put that one in. Because these weren't my favorites. These were just characters I said I needed to build. That was like my thing. I was just like, oh, I have to build the character. I have to build the character. I have to build the character. That was it. It was just reminders of characters I needed to build, but now it's just like, you just take these shits out. Cause like you're actually fucking garbage, and I don't even want to catch myself slipping. Like, oh shoot, you ran this character. You know they're garbage, though, right? Like, yes, I know they're garbage, man. Yes, I know they're garbage. And it actually blows my shit because some of them are like slightly decent. Not even, really, they're just trash. But like, it low-key kind of blows my shit. Low-key kind of blows my shit. But it's the fact that it's not as many as I thought it was going to be, which is the saddening part about it. I'm just like, I low key expected there to be more. Yeah, more people I just did not fuck with, but like, nah, there's just like a decent number of just like what I do like. Ooh, hold on. I gotta make sure I get this bitch. Um, yeah, and Kaya too, because of course it's Kaya. Comes right after Toma. Um, and wow, oof, man, I should start. Fuck. Yeah, because I'm sitting here looking like, nah. Oh no, Amber. And then this one. Oof, that was close. That was close. So yeah, trash, 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 trash. So yeah. So now I just have the selection of characters that I can use because I like them. But now all the characters that I cannot use because I don't fucking like them, I already have. So kill me. Cause look at these. Look, drop bread. Like, ugh. Well, I mean, not that much. So I'm really not tripping for real. This is it's really not that bad. Arlecchino is probably the only one that would maybe maybe make me slightly angry. But and then Ganyu too. Actually, they would all make me angry. I don't give a fuck. I just don't like any of them. I don't like. Oh, fuck that shit. Um. So yeah. Oh wait. Let me star Xiangling. Yeah. This makes way more sense to me now. See, maybe I could start them one day in life, but start who? No, whoa. It's not what I meant. It's not what I meant. Who? Who's starring who?